The weather this summer has been ideal for crews working on the Grand River restoration. Earlier this month, construction on the project finally began after almost 2 decades of planning. Workers are busy removing the 4 dams between I-196 and Fulton Street. 13 on your side's Peter Elliott has an update on this first phase.
Boulder by boulder, the rapids are being restored. Take a look at the latest progress on the Grand River restoration. Anabawan Park is the staging ground for the latest phase of in-river construction.
It is really exciting.
It might be the most watched construction project in Grand Rapids.
We have a number of people that are cheering us on, and we really appreciate the support that we get as we work through this.
In front of a curious audience, crews are continuing their work on the lower reach of the river just north of Gillette Bridge.
So by removing those dams and putting in natural rock and boulder, we're actually helping to improve the habitat for the fish and the federally endangered mussels, things like that are in the river.
Matt Chapman is the executive director of Grand Rapids Whitewater, the nonprofit spearheading the restoration effort. Crews have already installed boulder drop structures by the Blue Bridge.
For the first time in 100 years, you can see whitewater and you can actually hear rapids rushing through.
But removing Dam 2 will be the biggest challenge yet.
The crews have isolated half of the river and removed the first half of this dam behind us.
Relocating fish and mussels, they've created what's called a cofferdam to manage the flow of the river as they lay down these massive 4 to 6 foot boulders.
They're actually going to be installing a series of kind of 3 rock drops, so essentially 3 different lines, kind of similar to a fish ladder.
The boulders aren't dropped in at random. Each one has a GPS point. The placement is meticulous.
You'll see the equipment operator picking up stone, spinning it around, maybe turning it to see how really good, if they could get really good contact between the other boulders around it.
Then, once the work on the west side of the dam is done,
we're going to remove the white cofferdam and work on the east side of the river. So that's going to really take up the whole first season of work.
Mike Stahl, a project manager with the city of Grand Rapids, says construction on the lower reach should take 2 years.
It's awesome to be able to be out here today, to put hard hats and boots on and go talk to the contractors and really see the river starting to take shape for the vision that the community has outlined for the last 17 years.
Reporting along the Grand River, I'm Peter Elliott, 13 on your side.